difference of that game. We ended up losing by 5 points, came back and scored another touchdown. And if we had really shut them down, we may have overcome their goal lines. So we faced the same team a few years later in Super Bowl 23.
Okay, so unfortunately you lose 26-21. Let's just talk about Ken Anderson, very underrated quarterback. He won MVP that year, correct?
He was the most valuable player in this. Named Dan Ross. Dan Ross, unfortunately, has passed away, but he can catch it.
Throws to Thomas at the top of it. And Lambeer comes out high and gives it back and sets a screen. The three by Isaiah, not there. Chicago's rebound, but there's contact underneath. And the foul is against Detroit. Hold on just a second here.
Ricky Ballhorn was applauding. Someone you see doing that to the officials.
So the break goes Detroit's way, and it is the second on Cartwright. 55-37. Just underway here in period number 3. Good screen by Lambeer. Thomas on the drive, and good defense by Chicago.
What reaction by Paxson? Pick and roll.
And perhaps aching just a little bit. This is the first game Isaiah has gone in the playoffs without the rap. He suffered a broken bone in a fight with Cartwright late in the season.
Sloppy with the passes, the movement. Not typical Pistons basketball.
For you not to get back to the position that you was in 81. What went wrong again?
Beat us in the playoff. And we were at home, but we had a letdown. And we didn't play with that type of intensity. Bengals, and so Paul Brown, and everyone knew him. He was a protege of Bill Walsh, and so he basically was a very, very cerebral head coach that really got along well with Boomer Esiason and was able to implement the no-huddle offense, which basically is still utilized and it changed the offensive framework of NFL football ever since those days.
Fast forward to the 88 season, go to the Super Bowl, and you play 49ers again. Let's go over that run to the Super Bowl, beat the Seahawks 21-13. Talk about that win against the Seahawks.
Well, the 88 season was coming off of a horrible 4-11 strike season. And during that strike season, I had crossed the picket line in large part because I was the NFL Man of the Year, and does an NFL Man of the Year strike against the NFL that made him a Man of the Year? Plus, I had an operation that I was the very first a microfracture sack from that. It wasn't even called microfracture surgery; it was called an abrasion. And I spent the whole off season without running. All I did was ride a bike, and it was a vast experiment. And so when the next season started, I didn't even know if I could play, but I was able to play. But now I was a city councilor. I had been elected to Aaron Board's seat, who was an independent charter-right candidate. He had gone to Harvard, and he was impressed by how I conducted myself the year before, and the fact that I was involved in so many different aspects of the Cincinnati community. So the night before, we were celebrating a birthday party in Covington, which is across the street. And there were a lot of our players, new players there, who were celebrating one of the players' wives' birthday, and this was Friday night. Well, one of the people in the bar tried to approach one of my teammates' wife, and I remember Iggy Wood wasn't having it. When he told the guy to back off, the guy didn't back off. How? And that started this sort of rumble, rumble outside of the jungle, And I remember when management came in, they separated everybody and they kicked everyone out but the players. So everyone said, well, Reggie, you're a city council. We're not going to go out the back door. We're going to go out the front door. We want you to lead us. So I walked out there and all my teammates followed me. It was like walking through the Red Sea. You're walking through and the waves parted. All of the combatants had moved out of my way. When I walked past them, the sea swallowed all the rest of my teammates, and there was a rumble. And so the next morning, that Saturday, we won the fight. But there were players who had, a black eye or two, a scrapes or a bruise. But, we became a team. And, whatever adversity had, infiltrated the team the year before with the spike, all of a sudden we were determined. And in the very first drive against the Arizona Cardinals at home, we had a goal line stand. And I tell you, that crowd was so loud that I'd never heard that kind of clap in Riverfront Stadium. And then to end the game, to seal the victory, we had another goal line stand. And that year, we didn't lose a single game at home. Not a regular season game, not a playoff season game. Home was a special place. Everyone was yelling, who they think's gonna beat them Bengals, and it worked that year. And it took us all the way to the ultimate goal. Once we got to Miami for Super Bowl 23. And one of the unique things about what happened in Miami was during the week of the game, there was a riot in overtime. So while I was thinking that I was going to be able to focus in exclusively on playing, all of a sudden I had to put on my city council hat again and become a liaison between our police force and our protection and our organization, working with the mayor of Miami to ensure that we could minimize the impact to all the visitors who were coming to the area. So it was really a strange, unique season. But once again, that is the only season that any player in any sport has been elected to a public office while they competed for a championship.
Okay, so unfortunately you lost that Super Bowl 20-16. That was a tough loss.
Real tough.
Thing going downfield, 92 yards. Defensive wise, obviously you got to stop them from scoring. You did a great job against the 49ers. The 49 team that wasn't as good as the 84 team, because they went 15-1. They were 10-6. You had a better record than them. And talk about this dude coming coming up short against them again, at that time.
Well, we were leading by 3 points with the final drive that Joe Montana had. And as he moved the ball up the field, we were able to get them into a 2nd and 20 right in their own field. And our defensive coordinator, Dick LeBeau, called a prevent defense, which was the only defense that we had in our playbook where I came off the field. And I was having the best game of my career. I mean, I was determined not to lose. I led all players on both teams with tackles. I had a sack on Joe Montana, had a pressure on Joe Montana, had a pass defense in the end zone that stifled one of their drives. And to be on the sideline for the final of that game was something that haunted me for the rest of my life. I mean, I had nightmares about it. I had nightmares that I was on the field and that I made a big play and that we did win. And, you felt the joy of victory. You felt the love from your teammates. You felt the enthusiasm from your fans. You felt the confetti. And then all of a sudden you wake up, realize it didn't happen, and it was a nightmare. And so it really was a tough game, to be on the sideline. It's one thing if you lose on the field and you've given everything you have and you have nothing else, no one to blame yourself. When you're on the sideline, you're watching it. That's what makes it so horrible. And that's what made it kind of horrible for losing Super Bowl 56 too. I'm watching, and I'm reminded of what it feels like to be watching the other team continue to move the ball and there's nothing that you can do. And so it was deja vu all over again for me at Super Bowl 56. But I'm very proud of how well the Bengals played this year. They exceeded everyone's expectation. Just like both Super Bowls that we played in, this team came off of a losing season and completely turned their fortunes around through their own execution and through their own self-confidence. And so let's hope that next year, this Cincinnati Bengals team will be able to do much better than how we bounced back from both our previous Super Bowls. Both Super Bowls that we played in, the next year we didn't find our way back to the playoffs. So that's one of the lessons that hopefully history will teach this team.
Okay, so away from the football field, you won the Sports Person of the Year in 1987 with other athletes like Willie Sparrow, like different people. Talk about that honor of being Sports Person of the Year, Sports Illustrated in 1987.
That was a very, very special award. It was for athletes who care. So there were a number of male and female athletes from all over the world who were recognized by then President Ronald Reagan. They invited us to the White House. He presented the awards in the Oval Office. Something pretty special that hasn't been done previously or since. And so, that was coming off of being recognized by the NFL Players Association as a Byron Brizzer White Award winner in 1985, and obviously winning what is now called the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award in 1986. To then win the Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year, it just really speaks to how dedicated I was in the city of Cincinnati. I really was involved with so many youth initiatives, beginning with the Cincinnati Speech and Hearing Center. On the very first day that I made the Cincinnati Bengals team as a rookie, I volunteered. I found in the phone book where they were and volunteered at the Cincinnati Speech and Hearing Center. So Cincinnati was a very, very special place. It was tough to leave after my career because there were a lot of opportunities there, but I was hired to be the general manager of the New York, New Jersey Knights, and I kind of thought that I would get some general manager experience and maybe come back to the Bengals as their general manager like Ozzie Newsome did with the Cleveland Browns, and he found so much success with the Ravens. But Once I built NFL Youth Education Town following Super Bowl 27, I was hired by the Disney Corporation and ended up starting the sports business here in Orlando, which became at that time Disney Wide World of Sports, which is now known as ESPN Wide World of Sports. They were successfully able to host the NBA championships 2 years ago where the LA Lakers won. So that place will always be special, and it's one of the best jobs that I've had.
Okay, so you played, your whole career from 1976 to 1989. You're like the last of a dying breed because this was before free agency really exploded. You had Plan B free agency, I think in the latter part of the 80s, but it exploded in '93. The guy players going from team to team. Talk about playing with one team, one franchise for your whole career. That's a unique situation. Talk about that.
Well, it is an exercise in loyalty. I mean, that is one of the things that makes me loyal to Dartmouth College, because if they were there for me when Michigan, who I wanted to become a Wolverine, basically snubbed me. And so I'm very loyal. I want nothing more than for the Cincinnati Bengals to bring a Lombardi Trophy to Cincinnati. They have some of the best fans in the world. They deserve a championship. And so that's just an enduring era of competitiveness. This year, hopefully Joe Barrow will get the offensive line help, that he'll continue to mesh with his great array of wide receivers, that our defense will be able to continue to pressure their opponents. I tell you, the penalties that impacted our team at the end of Super Bowl 56, they were tough to endure. But that's unfortunately what happened, and hopefully it'll only make the resolve even stronger in this year's Super Bowl hopefully bound Cincinnati Bengals team.
Okay, let's get into your book. You have a book that came out a couple years ago called Resilient by Nature. What made you want to put together the book, and what message are you trying to convey to those who will buy the book?
Now, I think the message is primarily that there are lifelong lessons in overcoming adversity. And there's a consistency about overcoming adversity. And so those are some of the lessons that I talk about in the myriad of circumstances that I've endured. Where it's come into play most of all has been in my physical resilience. I've had 4 right knee replacements. I've had a 5th left knee replacement, so 5 knee replacements in all. I've overcome a stroke where I was stricken so bad that I was unable to speak. So the fact that I'm even conversing now is something that's part of what I've overcome. I've overcome an aorta dissection, which is open heart surgery. I've had at least 5 concussions, which probably means that I probably do have CTE. So part of what, the book is trying to indicate that no matter what you've overcome, there's a positive story that can be told about what lessons you have learned from the lessons that you've overcome, from the adversity that you've overcome.
Okay, I noticed in the book that Russell Wilson wrote the foreword. Talk about how that came about.
Well, Russell Wilson's father, Harrison B. Wilson III, was one of my best friends at Dartmouth College. He was a year behind me. He was also a 2-sport athlete. He was a great baseball player. I'm sure that's how Russell became a great baseball player. His father was a wide receiver. When you see Russell run, he and his father run the exact same way. They look almost exactly alike. And so while we were working on who would write forward our book, my collaborator, Jared Bell, said, Russell Wilson's the right guy. And so fortunately, Russell agreed to do the forward. and he wrote about the fact that his father, God bless him, he passed away, and how him passing away made Russell a different player. So he's had a phenomenal run for the Seattle Seahawks, became a Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year there himself, is a Super Bowl champion there. But hopefully he'll realize even greater rewards in going to Denver. I wish him nothing but best at this time in his career. He's a very, very talented player, and he's capable of turning that franchise back into a Super Bowl champion this year.
Okay, where can they find your book? Resilient by Nature, where can people find your book?
Yeah, you can find it on Amazon. It's also available as an audio book. Byron Willis is the person that reads the book, and certainly appreciate anyone that is interested in what lessons there are with Resilient by Nature. I talk about a number of people who I also admire in my book. You'll see artwork behind me. I'm a big fan of Ernie Barnes, who was the artist discovered by Norman Lear as the artist behind JJ and Good Times, and every Good Times show, which was the first African American sitcom on network TV. Every single show opened up with a piece of Ernie Barnes art. And I believe that piece of art was Sugar Shack. And Sugar Shack is also on the cover of Marvin Gaye's album, which became a platinum album. So Ernie Barnes played football for 5 years in the National Football League. And one of the reasons that he retired was because he didn't want to hurt his fingers anymore. And that's one of the things I really admired about Ernie. And that's why I wrote about him in my book in one particular chapter. But there's a number of people that I do write about, people who have influenced me tremendously, including Muhammad Ali. I write about the story about how he was the inspiration for me really going out for the NFL after I went to the Hula Bowl. And during the Hula Bowl, the defensive coordinator, George Hill from Ohio State, basically treated me like I was the worst player on the roster. He didn't play me in practice. He made jokes about me. And I only played one play in the whole Hula Bowl. And I was getting ready to quit football, and I ran into Muhammad Ali at the Cleveland airport. And he's the one that really gave me a lesson on believing in yourself. You become a hero to yourself when you believe in yourself. And I'll never forget that. And there's stories like that are throughout Resilient by Nature.
On that Marvin Gaye album, was that I Want You album cover?
That's it. I Want You. That's exactly the album. You got it.
Okay, all right, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Great stories and great information. Thanks for coming on the show, Reggie Williams. Thank you.
I appreciate being on the Rashad Mitchell show. Thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to staying in touch with you and your great fans, all right?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's Reggie Williams, a full-time player with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Appreciate the live feed, man. Appreciate the support, man. This is Rashad Mitchell. That's an interview that I did a few years back with Reggie Williams, a former linebacker of Cincinnati Bengals. Man, I see the live feed. You guys are tuning in. Thanks to the 49 people. I mean, this is a very large live feed with the people that are tuning in. Appreciate it, man. Subscribe to the channel. I mean, I appreciate the support. I mean, this is the most I've seen doing the live feed. So I've been doing these live feeds in a while, I think ever. I mean, 51 people are tuning in right now. Appreciate it. I got one more live feed we're gonna do tonight at 9:45 p.m. It's gonna be about former NFL player Irvin Fryer. He's a wide receiver, played with the Nebraska Cornhuskers, played for the great Tom Osborne. Should have won that championship in 1983 with the Nebraska. They lost to Miami, 31-30. But he's an underrated receiver. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Had a long, prolific career. But that's the interview that I did a few years back. It's like I did this interview that I played for you about Reggie Williams, a former linebacker. You heard his story, his journey, and all that, all 9 yards. And I appreciate the support, man. I see a lot of people watching this, man. Appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. You know what you gotta do. There's a lot of people that like this live feed. Appreciate you. So I'll be back at 9:45 with another live feed. That'll be an interview that I did back in, I think, 2021, something like this, a few years back, with wide receiver Irvin Fry. Man, 64 people are tuning in. Appreciate that, man. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Keep this thing going. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back at 9:45 tonight with the last live feed interview that I did with Irvin Fryer, former NFL player, wide receiver extraordinaire. Hopefully these numbers continue to be the same. I appreciate the numbers, man. I appreciate the support. Let's basically it. I got a lot of content coming. Tomorrow, be on the lookout with that. Just go to the channel. You'll see what's upcoming. That's all you gotta do. You can like that. You can make a comment. Look forward to what you got. What you be looking forward to checking out. Let's go check out the channel. The whole channel, man. Check it out. What's upcoming? Because I got a lot coming up. 73 people are tuning in right now. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, man. I never seen nothing like this before. I done some pretty good numbers on my channel, but I never seen nothing like this ever. With all these people tuning in, 73, 85 people are tuning in right now. Thank you so much. Subscribe. This is Rashad Mitchell's YouTube channel, man. Appreciate it, man. This is the most I've seen for a live stream, I think, ever. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's like I said, I'm gonna end this live feed right now. Man, I might as well even stop this live stream. I see so many people tuning in right now. Appreciate you. 87 people tuning in. God bless you, man. Thank you. Just subscribe to the channel. That's all. Appreciate you, man. This is a wonderful situation that I'm seeing right now. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this before. There's many people watching a live stream like this. Appreciate the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Subscribe, man. Keep doing what you're doing, whatever it is, man. Like I said, check out my channel. Check out all the upcoming content that I'm gonna be doing for you. Enjoy. 106 people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 106 people are watching. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. This is wonderful. Hopefully this will be a everyday thing. Keep supporting. Welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, man. I ain't want to go off this live stream. I just want to see how many people gonna be tuned in, because I keep seeing the numbers going up. Wow. And that interview that I did was only for like 24 minutes and some seconds with Reggie Williams. But like I said, keep supporting. 103 people tuning in. Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Hope this will be a normal thing. Continue to support this channel, man. I got great content, Bible studies, history, stuff like that, from a sports perspective, historical related. That's what you're gonna get when you turn to the Rashad Mitchell YouTube channel. Learn about the Rashad Mitchell experience. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm amazed. I am blown away by the support. I never seen nothing like this before. 113 people tuning in. God bless you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Whoever's doing this, thank you. 113 people are watching right now. Again, I just ended the interview. That was all the interview that I had. But I'm might as well stay on this live feed for a while, keep talking until people drop off. This is a blessing right here, man. I appreciate you. God bless everyone. Like I said, man, just check out everything, man. All the stuff that I did today. 125 people tuning in. And I did replay of a series that I did about the 2011 Texas Rangers. I did that earlier today. And I did an interview with Casey Greer from University of Miami. I did that interview at 5 o'clock. We played that. I did that a few years back. Check that out. Get those numbers up on that. And also I did a retrospective on the 2016 Atlanta Falcons and the 2018 Kansas City Chiefs. They're two of the best teams I've seen that never won a championship, never won a Super Bowl. So get those numbers up. But this Reggie Williams, man, obviously this interview struck a chord. I mean, Reggie Williams, man, very underrated player. He played for Dartmouth College, played into a couple Super Bowls with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he did his thing, you know. And I'm gonna stay on this live feed, man. You guys are checking me out, man. I appreciate this live feed, man. This is the most I've ever seen. 119 people tuning in. Appreciate you. I'm gonna check and see if anybody subscribed to my channel. See. Nobody subscribed. Yeah, you gotta subscribe, man. Got 94 watching, man. You gotta subscribe to the channel. I should have some new subscribers. I've had these many people on a live stream that should lead to subscribers, man. Subscribe. Don't hesitate, man. This is wonderful. Subscribe to the channel. I'm amazed, man. Hopefully this will be something that's a normal thing every day when I get on and have these many people watching, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. 119 people. Wow. Gotta subscribe, man. Everybody should be subscribing. It's good to have all these people watching, but if you like the channel, just simply subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Rashad Mitchell channel. Because I have some great content for you that's going to impact you. Learn something. No nonsense. You know, nothing for clickbait. Just no nonsense. You know, great stuff that I've done as a radio host back in a few years back, because I was a radio host for Job Scope Radio, the Rashad Mitchell Show. These are the interviews that I've been replaying for you, the listeners, the viewers that never heard these interviews before. You know, I'm truly grateful that I had my chance to do that at that time. Like I said, man, hit the like button, but subscribe, man. Subscribe. This is striking the chord, man. That's deeply thank you for hitting the like button, but subscribe to the channel. Everybody, 130 of you should be subscribing. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. 4 people, thank you. Subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate the support. You obviously like the content, and I appreciate you. Just gotta put forth the effort every day. Hopefully be like this. 5 people like it. Come on. Let's subscribe to the channel. That's it. Share, tell a friend, 6 people liking this. Thank you. Let's subscribe to the channel. 129 people tuning in. All right, subscribe. I'm staying here for a long time. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to end the stream. I just end to see how many people going to keep on tuning in. I mean, this Reggie Williams interview just struck a chord and what made concern. I never seen nothing like this before as like a live stream with this many people. Appreciate you. See, anybody subscribe? Okay, thank you. 421 subscribers. Keep subscribing. Come on now. Like this content, subscribe. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Share wherever you want. This channel with others. This is a great channel, man. This is the tip of the iceberg. Haven't scratched the surface, man. Subscribe. Keep doing what you're doing. This is amazing. This is a blessing. It's gotta be maybe the highest live stream I've had in a long time. I had some pretty good live streams, like far as the numbers or something, but I don't think I had a live stream with this many people tuning in. 7 people liking this. Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. 141 people tuning in. Again, subscribe. You know what you gotta do. Like the channel, subscribe. Everybody should be subscribing. 141 people should be subscribing. If you're new to the channel, if you're not new, then you won't have to subscribe. But those who are new to this channel, subscribe, man. This is wonderful. This is special. This is beautiful. I appreciate the support. I never seen nothing like this before. I think I've done so many live streams, but I never seen like this many people tune into a live stream all at once. And I've done some big numbers, but not like this. I mean, you guys like this. They like this channel. You like this content. Appreciate you. Best yet to come. I haven't scratched the surface. What this channel could be. 171 watching. Appreciate you. Keep this thing going. Keep this momentum going every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a live feed coming up at 9:45 every Friday. Former NFL player. So played with the best of Cornhuskers in college from Mount Holly, New Jersey. Played for the Patriots. Went to Super Bowl 20. They lost that year to that great 85 Bears team. Like I said, man, support, man. I just appreciate this live. I can't wait to see what the numbers look like at the end of this live stream. I don't want to end it because some of you still tuning in. 134. Yeah. I'm gonna stay on this till it drops off. Then I stop. But right now, I'm gonna keep on staying on this live feed. Now, those who don't know who Reggie Williams is, Reggie Williams was born in September 19th, 1954. He's known as Reginald Williams. Played for the Cincinnati Bengals. He played college football for Dartmouth, Big Green. He's a member of the Flint Area Sports Hall of Fame, the Greater Flint Afro-American Hall of Fame, College Football Hall of Fame. He served on the city council in Cincinnati. He's age 71. He's 71 years old. He's still alive. He was born September 19th, 1954. 6'1", 228 pounds, with the Dartmouth, a third-round draft pick, 82nd overall pick, 1976. He was drafted. He played his whole career with one team. 1976, 1989, Man of the Year, 1986, Info Man of the Year, 1985, on the PFWA NFL All-Rookie Team, 1976, Cincinnati Bengals, 40th anniversary team. He's on the Cincinnati Bengals 50th anniversary team. He was a Sports Person of the Year in 1987. First team All-American in 1975. Two-time first team All-East, 1974-75. Three-time first team All-Ivy League, 1973 to 1975. His career had a pretty good career. Not Hall of Famer in the professional sense. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame, but not Pro Football Hall of Fame. But he's pretty good. 63.5 sacks, 2 safeties, 16 interceptions, 194 yards off those interceptions, 23 phone recoveries, and 3 total touchdowns. That's what he did, man. He played on those 2 Super Bowl teams that unfortunately lost to the 49ers. So, here's what it is. So that's it, man. That's who you heard on this live feed. But I'm impressed, man. I didn't think it would blow up like this. See the amount of people on this. But again, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Appreciate you. The best yet to come. Like I said, check out the channel. You see what's coming up later at 9:45. The one and only Urban Fryer. I interviewed him a few years ago on my show, the Rashad Mitchell Show, on JavaScript Radio. That's going to be good. Keep these same numbers up on everything I do, because I got some great content for you. Appreciate you, man. I ain't going to get off till I see everybody drop off. Then I might get off. But I see 70 people still watching. So I'm just going to like I said, keep subscribing, keep supporting the channel. I mean, this is special. This is something I've never seen before. I've done a lot of live streams, plenty of live streams, but I never seen this many people watch a live stream like this before. Over 100 people. This is amazing. Amazing. So I appreciate you. Let's keep subscribing. Best yet to come. Keep on subscribing. That's all I gotta say. Well, make it something. This thing's gonna grow and grow and grow. Without your support, the show wouldn't be nothing. I mean, this channel wouldn't be anything without the support Like I said, I'm gonna stay on here as long as I can. 73 people still tuning in. So I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just saying that it's just, like I said, check out everything that you have want to check out on the channel. It's gonna continue to get better. Like I said, I'm gonna go over quickly what's on the deck for tomorrow, for this week. Tomorrow I'll be doing my Bible study, Freedom in Christ Study Bible for Growth, at 10:30 a.m. Then I'm gonna do the 1986 New York Mets at 11:45 a.m. Just check it out. You see it. What's coming up. Then I'm gonna do a retrospective on the 50th anniversary of that 1976 Cincinnati Reds team. Johnny Bench on the cover, Sports Illustrated. And I did an interview a few years back with former Miami Hurricane player Carlos Huerta. I had him on my show. That's coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And then you look at on Tuesday, another Bible study at 10:45 a.m. 1986 New York Mets. Then I'm gonna do some on Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain, who had a bigger impact in NBA history, because Wilt Chamberlain definitely was a game changer in what he did. Well, I want to talk about why maybe Wilt was better than Michael, because the fact that the rules were changed for Wilt not to dominate like he should have, dominated. The rules was changed for Michael to dominate more, make it easier for him to dominate. He once had a conversation with Michael, so I'm gonna get into that in detail and the reason why. Maybe Wilt Chamberlain had a bigger impact than Michael. Then former Miami Hurricane player Pat Riley. I did an interview with him. Be on the lookout for that. And 1981 LA Dodgers. That's coming. Do a retrospective on them, the 45th anniversary of that team. Because that team hadn't won a championship in a long time. They went to the World Series in 1977-78, but lost to the New York Yankees. So that 81 year, they finally won a championship. So we talk about that. So best yet to come, man. Like I said, man, I'm just pleased with what I see, man. All this support that I'm getting, I didn't see this coming. I appreciate you, really do. I didn't expect to see all these people tuning in on live feed. I appreciate you, really do, from the bottom of my heart, man. Thing is, just keep this thing going, keep this thing moving. Every day, make this a practice. Like I said, I got another live stream coming up later on tonight, 9:45 p.m. Urban Fire interview that I did a few years back. So that's it, man. I think I'm gonna stop right here. I appreciate this. I don't know what to say, man. Some things I've done a lot of live streams, especially with the thumbnails. I never seen this many a lot of people before. Hopefully this will be not just an aberration, but a revelation and a normal thing. Just keep supporting. So, I got good stuff for you. So that's it, man. I'm gonna stop right here. Appreciate you. I'll get back with you 9:45 p.m. with another live stream. Urban Fire interview that I did a few years back. You learn a lot about this man's journey from Mount Holly, New Jersey. Urban Fire, one of the underrated receivers. Not in the Hall of Fame. But I may do a retrospective on him, just explaining his career in detail after I finish the live stream. If I have this many people. So like I said, man, appreciate your support. Appreciate you. About to end this live stream right now. Appreciate everything you've done. This is amazing. Like I said, it's time to move on. We're gonna move forward and keep moving. Now the watching is going down. And that's okay, because I'm done. Done with doing what I gotta do. So I think the main thing is just get off this live feed and move forward. Get ready for the night, man. That's all I gotta say. Man, I appreciate you. Just subscribe to the channel. All right, so that's it, man, for me. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Later on tonight, 9:45. Next live stream. Continue to keep the same energy. Keep supporting this channel. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Be back later on at 9:45 p.m. for interview that I did with Irvin Fryer, from a wide receiver. Played for Nebraska, played in the NFL. So until then, I'm going to end the live stream right now. Till then, talk to you soon.